My name's Kai. I'm 22. I'll be 23 in February. I'm a child of God now, ex-meth and heroin addict. Well, my background as a child, elementary, growing up, my dad, gang-related, Aryan Brotherhood, my whole life. So in elementary, it was like party every school night. And like our living room had like swastika flags all around it. Yeah, like crazy. So like it was like biker rallies in our front yard. It was pretty. I grew up in a really racial environment, and that's what I was raised to be in. And whenever I was 16, my dad shot my stepmom and shot himself in our front yard. My first day of summer going out of my sophomore year of high school. So after that, I wanted to know why my dad did meth. And I started using meth, and my dad was my best friend. It took all of the pain away. Like, it made it to where I didn't have to go through that grieving process. And I never knew how to deal with my problems. That was how I dealt with my problems. And probably after I've been doing meth for about 8 years now. And 5 of those 8 years I've been trying to cry out to God. And I prayed for months for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Word of God, to be able to pick the Bible up and be able to read it and get something out of it, because it was just another book that I was reading. And so one day it just like happened. I woke up and I was like, okay, Lord, am I going to be able to get something today or what? And sure enough, dude, I had read something and it just popped out to me, and I was like, whoa, wait, what'd that say? And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back out into the world. I can read the Bible now. It says something to me. I'm ready to go conquer the world now. I left and got in a bunch of trouble, started doing dope way worse. Then I started doing heroin with the meth, and I started shooting up using the needle, and it took me down a road that it took me way further than doing the drugs in any other way. We was going out and robbing a bunch of people, and I caught a felony charge, and I ended up going to prison. And I just got out of prison 7 months ago. Yeah, 7 months ago. And while I was there, I did not have no type of spiritual focus. Like, the only thing that I was focused on was not doing drugs when I got out and holding a job down. And so I get out, I get a truck the first day I'm out of prison. I got a good job, and I started making all this money, and I hadn't experienced freedom in a long time. And I was like, okay, well, it won't hurt to just, go to Wild West or something, Crickets or something. And I started drinking again, and sure enough, one weekend turned into, okay, every day I'm drinking after work now, every single day. And then it started off, okay, well, it won't hurt to take this hydrocodone. It won't hurt to smoke this joint. I start doing all the things other than meth, and I ended up quitting my job because I was doing a lot of cocaine, and I was like, man, the coke is not doing it. So I had went and got a bunch of meth, and I probably stayed up for about 6 days. And those 6 days I lost my job. Well, I didn't lose it. I just burnt off on them. I burnt off on my boss. Burnt off on all my family. Didn't talk to nobody for a whole minute, and just went and started living in hotel rooms again. And I was flipping through my phone on Facebook, and there was this girl that I had met at a party in Baylor, and she was talking about UMatter on her Facebook, and I was like, what's UMatter? I had clicked on the UMatter page, and I was like, man, I'm about to call them up right now. I called them. Called Gilbert and Samantha, and Gilbert talked to me. He was like, he asked me what my meaning was and if I was ready or not, and I was like, dude, I've been ready for years. Been ready for years trying to get out of this. And so he was like, all right, well, we got a spot for you. I never showed up. I stayed up like 4 more days. So, yeah, I never showed up. So, like, and it was like the day before I had to go to parole. I was about to fill a drug test, and I called my parole officer, and I was like, I'm about to fill this drug test. So I went in, signed for it, and it is crazy. They didn't punish me for failing a drug test, dude. They've actually exalted me and brought me up like it never even happened. And since I've been at UMatter, and I've come back to my intimate relationship with God. But this time, man, I know it's over, because I can't even tell you what I've experienced since I've come back to the Lord. I'm experiencing love, like real friendship. I'm experiencing what family's supposed to be like, because I don't know what family's supposed to be like. My family wasn't a family growing up. My family was a gang-related family. I don't even know who that old man is, dude. Like, I'm able to be me, and I love being able to be me. I love being able to have my personality, because out there on them drugs, I was not able to be me. I had to be a certain way to get certain things, and I had to be evil to live out there on them streets like that. And I'm not, that's not me, dude. I'd rather love than hate. But the Lord, man, he's good. He's changing everything. He's turning tables. He's turning tables for real. I can't explain the greatness of God. It's a thing that you have to go through on your own. That's why they call it our journey. And everybody's journey is different. And everybody feels the Lord differently. And I don't know. I'm done losing. I'm done. Exodus 25, it speaks on the detail how they were to build the tabernacle. And we are the tabernacle. We are the church. And you have to get rid of the old man. You have to, all the things inside of you that have been causing self-destruction in your life, anger, bitterness, hate, greed, envy, all these things are defects of character. And God can't build a new building on top of a foundation of the old building still there. You know what I'm saying? And it says those who sow sparingly reap sparingly, but those who sow bountifully reap bountifully. And if you're only willing to give a little bit to God, He's only going to be able to give a little bit back to you. And when I first came in, I laid it all down. I'm not keeping back from Him, because I've been holding back for so long. So I'm putting it all down. I got to. If I don't do it, I'm never going to get it. Never going to get it. Yeah, it's a whole new way of life that I'm just like overwhelmed with seeing and experiencing.